What's going on, YouTube? This is your friendly neighborhood DraftKings addict bringing you my top picks for Wednesday's main DFS slate. All right, guys, so let's get into it, guys. So last week, featured player, a.k.a. Anthony Davis, was patrolling the paint, as NBA.com said here, with 34 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 blocks. Man, I call that domination right there, guys. But anywho, if you did well last week, let me know in the comments how did the plays work out for you. And also, as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. And let's go ahead and chop up today's slate, guys. So we have 11 games on the main slate, a lot of places to go. Alrighty, so if I don't mention a play, does not mean that I don't like it, because again, there's a lot of places you can go, but I'm gonna give you my favorite plays at the moment. All right, and so speaking of favorite plays, the games that I am going to personally be targeting the most is going to be the Brooklyn versus Cleveland game, Dallas versus ATL, Phoenix versus Los Angeles, Golden State and Washington, and Chicago versus Charlotte. Those are my top games that I'm personally targeting. Of course, I may have some players or one-offs from some of the other games, but those are the games I like the most. So let's get into it. So point guard, you got to have some James Harden, no Chris Paul. They're going to need a whole lot of Harden when it comes to, keeping this team in the game. And so I like some James Harden. I know he's 11.4, but this guy can put up 100 DraftKings points. He did last year. And forgive me if you can hear the lawn man outside. I don't know if y'all can hear the lawnmower in the background, but hey, we got to do what we got to do. All right, so we got Steph Curry at a discount. He's 9,800 versus Washington. All righty, Klay Thompson, splash brother number 2. Could be hobbled by ankle injury. He rolled his ankle last game. So, I definitely like some Steph Curry on the high end. All right. So go ahead and add him to our watch players list. Kemba Walker, man, he's always a good play, and he's only 8.4K. Man, I definitely want some Kemba Walker. But my favorite play of the night at point guard / shooting guard is going to be this guy here, Devin Booker, man. Going up against the Lakers. They're a little short on guards. This guy here has a high usage of 34%. And he put up 44 DraftKings points last game. And, this is Devin Booker, man. If he gets hot, it could be a nice night. All right, so let's go down and find us a value play, guys. So as value, you got Ball. He's going to have a increased role against this Phoenix team that plays at a fast pace. He could have an opportunity to get a couple of assists and blocks and some other things. But I like Ball. Also like Josh Hart as well in that same game. Duh, right? So next up, Rubio. This guy's only 5.6K. Alrighty. And he's going up against a Houston team. Again, fast-paced teams are going to be putting up a lot of shots. I like Ricky Rubio, to be honest, guys. Let's go ahead and get some Ricky Rubio. All right, so let's go down a little further and find us another value play. All right, De'Aaron Fox, we're not going to go there again today. He's playing up against Memphis. They have a decent defense. All right, Patty Mills, no. Michael Carter-Williams. If he gets to start, I may go ahead and give him a shot. All right, because he's going to be probably playing with Chris Paul being out, but I'm not quite sure. But also Quentin Cook. If Livingston is not playing, I like Quentin Cook to possibly get some more minutes, or if Klay Thompson doesn't play. I think he's questionable right now. But I like Quinn Cook if we don't have any Klay Thompson today. But keep your eyes on the news, guys. All right, so that's pretty much it. Let me know who your favorite value point guard is, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and go into our shooting guard. All right. So some of the players are going to be here in the same spots, but you got Mr. Kawhi going up against the Minnesota team. So I'm personally not going there. So when it comes to my shooting guard, I like me some Zach LaVine in that Chicago and Charlotte game. Like I said, I like LaVine. He has a high usage, puts up a lot of shots, and does a lot for that team. Chris Middleton. Y'all watch this guy, man. He had an awesome game. He put up 46 the last game. He's going to be in my player pool. But I like LeVert, this guy here. All right, I like him in a plus matchup versus Cleveland. All right, he's getting a lot of minutes. 25 to 32 minutes. He has decent usage with the ball in his hand, so I like him as well. Jingling Joe Ingles, he's going up against Houston. Houston likes to shoot a lot of threes. Joe likes the three ball too. He could be a good play, but I also like Russell. All right, this Brooklyn team is hurting for players. They have a lot of injured players, and so the guys that are going to be on the floor are going to get a lot of usage and going to have to be on the floor a lot. So I like me a lot of Brooklyn guards. So, all right, this guy Magruder, again, Miami is another team that's riddled with injuries, and this guy's going to have to get a lot of minutes and do a lot for this team, and I'm not sure why he's only 4.9K. The dude has put up 43 and 42 the last 2 games, but I'm going to ride that one until it fizzles out. I like Magruder in this matchup versus New York. All righty. Tim Hardaway Jr., his defense is not shut down, so I don't know why this is ranked as a number 2. Maybe because this guy's a shooting guard / small forward, but I like Magruder in this matchup. All right, so again, Brooklyn is hurting for players. You got Joe Harris down here. If you need a value play, guys, you can add him to your list. And so, I can keep on going on and on, guys, but those are my favorite plays off the top. So, again, let me know who you like in the comments, guys. Small forward. Let's go ahead and go with, you got to have some LeBron James, right? He's playing with a lot of his players out. He's probably going to put up big minutes, as you can see. He played 42 minutes the last game and put up 67 DraftKings points. He gets a Phoenix team that, again, like I say, it's a high over and under game. All the signs say play LeBron at 11K at the top. Now, you could get you some Giannis going up against Philly, but, again, I just like LeBron a lot more. So, DeRozan, he had a good game last game, but he's going up against a tough Indiana defense. All right, this young guy here, Doncic, the guard for Dallas, he had a pretty good game last game. He put up 34 DraftKings points and 43 the game before that. So he's somebody that you could consider, but I'm not going there. Kuzma, I like me some Kuzma, man. This young kid is a flashy player, and I like his style. So I'm definitely going to get me some Kuzma. Again, I love that Los Angeles and Phoenix game. All right, you got Wes Matthews versus ATL. Again, a low price guy, 5,200. That's getting a lot of playing minutes on a Dallas team that is hurting at the small forward position. They don't have a lot of options, so Wes Matthews is somebody that we can definitely consider. All right, you got TJ Warren here. He's only 4,800, and he put up 44 DraftKings points last game, and he gets a plus matchup versus LeBron James. All right, and the Lakers, who give up a lot of points, so that's definitely somebody that you can consider. I personally think he's too cheap at 4.8K, guys. That's ridiculous. All right, so that's pretty much it at the small forward. Again, I probably have some more people in my player pool, but those are some guys I like off the top. All right, again, Eric Gordon, again, coming in and filling in for Chris Paul. We like him as well. So that's some of my top players, guys. So let's go ahead and go on to the power forward. Again, you're going to see some of the same plays, all right, because some of them are small forward and power forward eligible. Okay, so at power forward, guys, you got KD versus Washington at 9,700. That sounds too cheap for Kevin Durant, but this is a large slate. All right, I like Kevin Love a lot versus Brooklyn, guys. Again, who's on Brooklyn gonna stop Kevin Love, man? Who? Allen, their center? Come on. All right, so I like Kevin Love. He's in the plus matchup for $8,000, guys. Let's go ahead and get us some of that Kevin Love. All right, I like me some Portis versus Charlotte. All right. Next up, who else we got? Man, Jaren Jackson has been playing pretty good for Sacramento. All right. For Memphis. So let's go ahead and get us some of that at 5.4K. Dude put up 42 points in 23 the last game, so he had an off game that game, but he's getting a plus matchup this game here. And plus he's $1,100 more expenses over on FanDuel. So let's go ahead and get us some of that as a value play. All right, so we can keep on going on down, guys. We got a lot of options at this power forward position. All right, we got a lot of injuries on the slate too. You got Trevor Ariza down here versus LAC, but he's probably going to be playing a lot of defense on LeBron James, so I don't know if I would go there. All right, but that's my power forwards, guys. Again, just because I did not mention the player does not mean I did not like them. Just that you can't play everybody on every slate. You got to pick a side. All right, so at center, again, Gobert versus Houston. I like that because, again, it's going to be a lot of shots being put up. Harden trying to do his Euro step through the inside. Rudy Gobert probably going to swat a couple of those into the front row. I like Rudy Gobert versus this Houston team. A lot of shots going up, a lot of rebounds, a lot of opportunity for blocks. So give me some Gobert, all right? And, again, he's only 7.5K. On these larger slates, guys, with 11 games, I don't like to play up for a lot of expensive players because you have to play some value plays that may or may not work out. So I tend to go with a more balanced lineup of guys that are averaging around 7,000 to 6,000 DraftKings dollars. But again, everybody has their own process, so you guys do what works for you. All right. So at center, I also like. Man, believe it or not, JaVale McGee been playing pretty good, man. Look at it. He's averaging 30 DraftKings points the last 3 games at 5,300. Okay? I'm definitely going to have me some McGee. I'm sorry. LeBron has elevated his game. Got this guy looking like an all-star. You know what I'm saying? So, get some McGee, guys. He's going to get block shots, rebounds. He does a lot for this team. Look at it, guys. The proof is in the pudding. 30 DraftKings points or more the last 3 games, man. And he gets Phoenix. Enough said. All right, so when it comes to center, guys, that's a couple options. You got Zeller down here. He's starting because of some injuries, but I wouldn't go there. But again, you got a lot of options, guys. A lot of options. So let me know who your top center is, guys. Again, interact with me in the comments. So there you have it, guys. Those are my favorite plays at the moment for today's slate. Again, it's a massive slate, guys, so get your research in, and definitely you want to look into what injuries are coming up, because guess what? Injuries equal value. Value means you can afford more of the high-dollar guys, but just remember, sometimes those high-dollar guys don't pay off their salary. All right, they may be 12,000 DraftKings points and dollars, and put up 40 DraftKings points. That's not going to be enough to get you a W. All right, especially if your value play at $5,000 puts up 12. So be careful, guys, and I'll holler at you guys next time. Thank you so much for all the love. The comments are really nice. I do appreciate you, and you have a good one.